Hey everybody, it is Cal Nitro for Nitromaniac TV's Wrestling Unlimited coming at you with the July 2020 vlog. Just giving you an update of what you can expect on the channel over the month of July. So, got a backlog of stuff that I was meant to get at last week, but just due to life and circumstances and such, and shooting content for my other channel. By the way, if you're into racing and cars and that stuff, check it out, tinyurl.com/dragfiles, and we'll try and send some other people over here for, of course, the wrestling channel, tinyurl.com/Nitromaniac TV. That's my two properties here on the great, glorious interwebs. We kind of fell behind with some Nitro's Take action, I should say. I'm recording this on July 8th, so tonight is the second night of AEW's Fyter Fest, as well as the second night of the NXT Great American Bash. And so watch in the coming days for Nitro's takes on hopefully both those events, as well as a classic Nitro's take coming up over next week or so, where we dive into what is on this VHS. Stay tuned. Ooh. And the fact is, yes, I do have a VHS player now, so I can start digging in to some older content for sure. So we'll take a look at it, as it shows up and as it unfolds. So that's all upcoming over the next week or so. We have as well Extreme Rules this month. AEW is going to do Fight for the Fallen and on live TV as well. Don't forget, Fyter Fest and Fight for the Fallen were kind of AEW's two, I want to say, test pay-per-views or test shows that they were doing last year. And leading up to All Out and a big pay-per-view unveiling, and then the television launch on October 2nd last year. So this is kind of cool to see them do kind of almost like TBS era network specials, in my opinion, and get out there and connect with the fans and that stuff, even through this time of pandemic and not very many shows. Have shows opened up where you are. Maybe you're a promoter and you've started to run shows, or you're a fan and you started going back to shows and that stuff. I know GCW has been doing some big show stuff in the States, in Indianapolis and then in New Jersey and that stuff, because they've been streaming on Fight TV the past, I guess, month and a half or so. And other indies are starting to slowly open up and bring fans back in and that stuff. So have you been back to a show yet? I know that we have one local promotion here in town that is running shows weekly, which is a first. I think that, well, if it's not a first, it's a first in a long time that we have a promotion here in town that's running a weekly Friday night card at a Legion Hall. We had shows do weekly TV in the past here, which we may or may not get to here on the channel one of these days, and kind of get into it. It's kind of a colorful history of pro wrestling in my neck of the woods over here. It might be something to pursue later on down the line, but it's a complicated thing for sure. Do you want to be in amongst people this early or not? And I might flesh this out in like a vlog a little bit later on as well too. It might be its whole separate video later on down a month, as the month moves on and that stuff, and we can get to it. So, but anyways, stay tuned. Lots of Nitro Stakes coming your way. May look at doing something towards the end of the month off of Twitter as well, where we bring back a classic one. If you have any requests, I know I've got a 2-pack of requests, but it'll be one episode anyway, from Nick Opolewski, but he wants those in August, so we'll get those done for him for then. Email me, nitromaniactv@gmail.com, and we'll see if we can work it into the schedule a little bit, and that's it, because we're just small enough right now that we can accommodate some of these requests and that stuff for events, and people just like hear me ramble about old events as well too, so which is awesome, and thank you very much for the support. Don't forget, anything that is kind of long form on like the Nitro Stake side, or an event review or anything like that, you can also pick up on SoundCloud. So check out the SoundCloud links, and you can download them as an audio file to your MP3 player or your phone or whatever. The SoundCloud link should be included in every video. If not, look below. The SoundCloud link will be below. Alright folks, that's all I've got for this month. We'll talk to you next time. Later days, happy wrestling watching. Morehouse will return eventually. We have to work it out with him, and it's been a busy time for everybody, so including yours truly. So we'll post when we can. All right, folks. See ya.